A lot of people have been telling me 605 is out. Make a review, make a review, make a review. So I'm gonna go ahead and make the review now, guys. I know I just read it, just checked it out. So I'm gonna go ahead and make the review now. I'm starting it as of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 now. Okay. Anyway, I have to say that before this chapter, I was kind of leaning more towards Obito because of the situation, he was explaining, and what he was pretty much, or what excuse me, Hishimoto was explaining through Obito to us of how his resentment towards Kakashi. But with reading this chapter, I kind of feel for Kakashi as well too. Just by the emotion on his face, his reaction, and what he did after the fact of that he knew that he killed Rin. After he killed Rin in this chapter, it shows just the emotion that's on his face. Like, you can see that he's very upset. His Sharingan changes to a more advanced form, and so does Obito too. Their eyes change at the same time to a more advanced form. But Kakashi is just so saddened by this death, and Obito is more of angered by this death. So you can kind of see where certain views change. Obito, he takes it into his own hands to just cause havoc on everything in its sight, and you see within this chapter that he's surrounded by these hidden miss ops type fighters or shinobis, and they attack him. And I guess they thought it would be pretty easy. They just thought he was a trespasser or whatnot, and they'll just take him out. But when that death happened, it unlocks something in Obito, because he was in this little shell, this Hoshirama shells, also made with Zetsu, and it basically allowed him to gain this new ability that I've never seen before. I don't know if it's from Hiroshimama's ability, because I remember Madara said that he's in this type cocoon thing that's made by Hiroshima, and it gives him some of his powers. Because you saw this little technique that came out of his hand. It was like a branch or something like that, and when it hit a person, it would scatter. It would separate into another branch, hit another person, hit another person, hit another person, hit another person, and it was just an endless thing. And through this chapter, you just saw how cool and how cool and how gruesome of an attack that was, because anything in its sight, it would pretty much destroy. Like, there's no getting away from that thing, and the length span is like about as long as this room. You can't even see it, but it's about as long as this room. So you can't get away from that thing. If you try to run away, you're gonna get caught somehow, some way, somewhere, somehow. You're just gonna get caught by it. So there's no running away from it. Now, here's the kicker. There was a part in this particular chapter where, I don't know if it was Zetsu or I don't know if it was Madara, but it said, "See," I don't remember the exact words, but I'll just improv and just say something along the same lines. It was like, "See, I told you that this particular event was gonna happen if you leave. You shouldn't have left. Now you know the true colors," or something along those lines. It was something like that. But what it let me know is that, one, like I said in my last chapter, that I think they had this plan set up. Zetsu or Madara had this plan set up. Or two, I think that Obito is just he's gone now. He's not coming back. This particular chapter showed me that Madara, not Madara, but what happened in this chapter is going to shape Obito's outlook forever. This pretty much made up his mind. This is what changes his views on society, the Leaf Village, and his best friend Kakashi, right here. Even though I don't think Kakashi did it intentionally. Something happened that made him kill Ren. I don't think it was intentional. I don't think Kakashi just wanted to kill Ren. I don't think that was the issue. I think something happened. Maybe he got into a crossfire. Maybe he was trying to attack someone else and Ren just hopped in the way, and That's what happened. For some reason, that probably happened. But towards the end of the chapter, you see this. Excuse me. You see something pretty interesting. And Obito says, "I finally figure out." He says, "I acknowledge the fact. This is throughout the whole chapter. He says, this is. I acknowledge the fact that I am in hell." So, I guess this symbolizes, just like I said throughout this whole video, that Obito has made up his mind. He knows that he's going down the wrong path, and he's not going to change. He's completely devoted to the dark side, devoted to Madara and Zetsu. So, overall, this chapter is giving me a lot of answers. I finally understand what's going on with Obito's past, and I don't really need to read any more, because I kind of, if I can put two and two together, I understand this very well. But nonetheless, good chapter, loved it. Comment the video, make your video responses, and I'll check you guys later in another video. Awesome chapter, awesome chapter. Check you guys later. Peace.